to Sign Club. The signs are happening because Jesus is coming. Before the break, I asked you the trivial question of the day. Which organization is actively involved in Yemen?
Option A, Al-Qaeda, option B, ISIS, and option C, Houthis.
And the right answer is option C, Houthis.
Two successful Houthis missile strike on the same day indicate Iranian-made missiles pose an even greater danger to Israel.
On August 1, 2019, the Houthis official Al Mashira television station reported that Yemen's Iran-backed Houthi rebels had attacked a military site in Dammam, Saudi Arabia. The attack was carried out with a long-range missile, which traveled approximately 800 miles from its origin. There was no immediate comment by Saudi authorities.
Yemeni Armed Force Brigadier General Yahya Sari said the long-range missiles was newly a developed Iranian-made solid propellant Barkan 3 missiles with radar-evading abilities. Mahdi al-Mashad, president of the Houthis ruling council, said the weapons would change the course of the battle. The second attack was on a military parade in the southern Yemeni city of Aden with a minimum-range ballistic missile, a Qasef-2K drone, and a coordinated suicide bombing at a nearby police station. At least 51 people were killed in the attack and dozens more were wounded. A senior military commander reportedly giving a speech at the time of the attack was among those killed. Al Masirah TV confirmed the attack, claiming that the parade was staged in a preparation for a military attack against Houthi rebels. On Twitter, Yemen's Prime Minister said the attack showed the hostile and destructive Iranian role in Yemen through its support for the criminal Houthi militias, which it provides with ballistic missiles, drones, and weapons in order to spread chaos. Saudi Arabia's envoy to Yemen also accused Iran of facilitating the attack. While Houthi attacks inside Yemen and against Saudi Arabia and its coalition forces are not uncommon, they are becoming more effective as Iran provides the rebel group with more advanced weaponry. And as the attacks succeed, the group is becoming more emboldened. Colonel Turki al-Maliki, spokesperson of the Arab coalition forces, claimed that Yemen's Houthi rebels had fired 200 ballistic missiles at Saudi Arabia and 59 at coalition forces and bases in Yemen. In most cases, the Saudi Kingdom or its neighbor, the United Arab Emirates, has claimed to intercept or destroy the missiles. However, it is unlikely that Saudi Arabia or the UAE have a highly successful missile interception rate. Rather, they are likely hiding additional successful Houthi attacks. While Iranian-made Houthi missiles pose a significant threat to Saudi and Yemeni defenses, they also threaten the stability of the Middle East as a whole, particularly Israel.
Iran has the largest missile arsenal of any Middle East nation, and it's seeking to use it against Israel. For the past few decades, it has been working in Syria to set up missile depots as staging ground from which to attack Israel. However, thousands of Israeli airstrikes against Iranian targets and missile shipments have made this an uphill struggle.
After decades of failure, Iran opened a new front against Israel in Iraq, stationing ballistic missiles there since September 2018. A report found that Iran's most accurate medium-range ballistic missile may already be present in Iraqi missile depots. This means Iran's most precise missile may now be within striking distance of Israel.
Instead of testing its missiles on Israel's defense system, Iran conducts its own local tests and supports its territorial proxies with missiles for field tests. The recent uptick in successful Houthi missiles strikes reveals just how far Iran has pushed its missile program in recent years. The size and effectiveness of its missile arsenal makes Iran the most dangerous nation in the Middle East. And Iran's primary goal is to destroy the Jewish state and conquer Jerusalem in the name of Islam. Iran is leading towards the fulfillment of the biblical forecast written 2,500 years ago by the prophet Daniel. And at the time of the end shall the king of the south push at him, and the king of the north shall come against him like a whirlwind, with chariots and with horsemen, and with many ships. He shall enter into the countries and shall overflow and pass over. During tests, Fateh 110 and other Iranian missiles have already proven highly successful at striking vessels. Houthi rebels have already shown a willingness to use sea mines and drone to harass oil trade. At that point, will they unleash their missiles arsenals? As Iran continues to improve its basaltic missiles and export them to its terrorist networks, watch for groups such as the Houthis to become continually more emboldened.
Israel is a timepiece we should watch out for in these last days. By looking at what's happening in and around Israel, we will know at what time we are in. All these show that we are living in the crucial hour in the last days.
What is foretold in the Bible is happening again in our lifetime. The budding of the fig tree, that is the nation of Israel, shows that we are living in the last days. Lord Jesus Christ is coming again very soon.
Thank you for watching this episode. Don't forget to tune into Science Lab next time. Remember, signs are happening because Lord Jesus is coming. Maranatha.